Shul, shul, shularu. Shul go sakirang, shul go kyun. Shul go tarasa kaselam. Iskute tu avuni song. I wish I was on yonder hill. There I would sit and cry my fill, till all my tears would turn a mill. Iskute tu avurnings long. Shul, shul, shularun. Shul go sakirag, shul go kyun. Shul go tarasag silelom. Iskute tu avurnings long. Sell my rock, I'd sell my reel, I'd sell my only spinning wheel to take away the sword of steel. Iskute tu avurnings long. Shul, shul, shularu. Shul go sakirag, shul go kyun. Shul go darasag silelom. Iskute tu avurnings long. Stad gan bistach a had an tí-seog an chlocht tere. Ach úr sa síl, ardí an tongue fi an na códe, chum na spéire go lonrach, agus pósan an stad agus an dóchas. Mar sin, cúrde an taú mara, an tí-pál gan díaltas. Cred sa glalach geall, nachhfuil sé céimhain, cred sa bhart, cred sa tíochan, cred sa dobar an laish, cred. Shul, shul, shularun. Shul go sakirag, shul go kyun. Shul go tarasag silelom. Iskute tu avurnings long.
Nearly. Yay, there we go. That little glitch is still happening. But anyways, ta shiveka lachwan, and it's great to be back. Then if Caint to Gwilman Shin, ta, I can't doubt. Ta silam good shiv comhrá. It was a fly all. I'll start things off with a song and then we'll have a bit of a chat. So. She yamanish Trial reachtach ni hiklam a hishkintu Kachui gan sitzum Shasanish gan moran stro E wadni siskus mishani smooth olo Tastin shifos Sao Islam and Pasha Hoshim play the hulis in the cream. Islam a story. Oh, did I hate sin up the condition? Now be poor Hashatao. Oh, the trust the water lay. Lile Hofan of no. Go, the follow me. Go. The follow here is Bígí. Shasanish gan moran stro. Wadni siskus mishani smooth olo Tastin shifos We tell it to lum sao Islam a free Pasha hoshim pli lehus the cream Islam a story Don't that I had said that looking ishin Na be poor hashatao Voor het was nu wat het alleen Il est enfant nog dan Kom de veilig heen Kom de veilig heen Is Bígí. Sveter, let's squeal him love. 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 Squeal him love. Sveter, let's squeal him love. Sveter, let's squeal him love. Oh, Sveter, let's squeal him love. Sveter, let's squeal him love. Squeal him love. Lord, I it's in the location. Now be poor hashatao. Border it's rust what that only Il est enfant nog dan Go de veilig heen Go de veilig heen Bígí Tau Síalta las na gréine bhaim bhlad asor trí blina díis I gaiad amór Támin am éana bhuis amánaí meú lár trí blina díis I gaiad amór Dem a chudóis mo chohandú a díochtú Dom hain on the yin and moon Scum I get that I'm by a concern But oh, T-Bean a dish A guide more Common and core of coffee you shade So the night in paint T-Bean a dish A guide more Smalan bheith cá clocha separ se gigas anra Mo am ó trí blina díis A gaiad amór Is mis se Batman agus Spider-Man I get tulsa sigléin Bhí an abí tíre róla san Solar hoig me mo chéad chéim Nuair ile mo am mi ón obair in jump in ma fanach deg a Porsche trí blina díis A guide more Trí blina díis A guide more You! How are ye and how are ye? It's great to see you all. It's great to be back. Thank folk it's Thursday. Lovely day for it. A lovely day for it. And we're so happy in Camp Linn, I suppose, or whatever you want to call it. We are delighted that we had our first proper gig back to a real audience for maybe 2 years, which was absolutely insane. And what was even better, the absolute cherry on top, was that we had plenty of our Thank Folk crew there. I know there's some people in the comments there. We had Bettina Tofal was in. Maria Mam. Rebecca, of course, was there. Who else? We had Eilish. I keep forgetting, you told me and I forget. Was there. Who else? Myrna was there. We saw Myrna. And her husband, was it... what was it? Was it Owen? Ooh. Not sure, but I do remember meeting him. He was a very, very, very nice fella. And who else was there? And of course, there was a special. Bettina's daughter was there too, which is lovely. And who else? I'm trying to rack my brain now for all the memories. But it was an absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. I really, really... Nick, that was it. Nick, how did I forget? Similar name to my dad. So, but it was a really, really, really wonderful evening. And it was so nice to meet all the Thank Folk it's Thursday crew. Really, really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. Myself and the lads were on a pure high. And Hazel, of course. Hazel. Amazing. Hazelnut was there too, which was just fantastic. It was just absolutely an amazing evening. And we really, really, really got everything we wanted and more from the night. It was just fantastic. So hope you all enjoyed it. Anyone who turned up. We really enjoyed it. It was great to be back in front of an audience. We have some great news in the sense that we are flying to Australia in 9 days. So we will be on a completely different time zone. We will probably not be able to do Thank Folk It's Thursday or Friday. For the 3 weeks we'll be gone on tour. But that's okay. We'll be back. We will put up plenty of videos. We might be able to do some sort of a live on Instagram. So if you do not follow us on Instagram, that's probably the best place to catch us while we're over in Australia. So do head over to our Instagram. It's called, so funnily, it's called Shull Instagram, which is obviously so hilarious because we're so good at puns and that. I'll just type it into the comments here. Shull Instagram. And the reason I'm putting that in there is just maybe if you don't have Instagram, that's completely fine. Don't worry about that. But when we will be away for the next 3 weeks, we're flying out on 2nd of April. And we will be kind of trying to keep in touch as much as possible, mainly through that, through Instagram. Because I don't have my whole setup, for Thank Folk It's Thursday. We might be able to do a Thank Folk, but if we are going to do a Thank Folk, it's going to be exclusively on Instagram, which will be A little bit annoying, but look, we have to make do. We have to make do. How is everybody keeping anyway? It was actually. It was really. It was. Where are we now? I'm just going through the comments. I want to see all these comments because there's lots of people here. Jessica, good morning from East Gippsland, Victoria, Australia. So excited to see you guys. Jessica, I hope you have your tickets. The Friday is sold out already. Thursday is still going. There's not much left on Thursday as far as I'm aware. I'm being fed the information. Yeah, you're right, Alan. This does go quite well. And Alan, I must say thank you so much for Maria sent on yourself doing that, and it was brilliant. Really appreciate it. It was very well put together. Fair play to yourself and Maria for organising that. That was really cool. Yeah, really enjoyed it. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Nice. Roar. You're all roaring. I'm just catching up on all these now. Sorry. Let's see now if I can get my glasses back on me to be able to see a bit better. But yeah, Kilkenny was very cool. We were actually returned a couple of days later. Jamie O'Kane, on the lads, Mup Stefan. Jamie, how are you getting on? You all set for Edinburgh? Hope you are. It's going to be a good crack. We had a great time in Clears. We actually went back to Clears afterwards. The pub that the venue that we were playing in, and we got a nice little photograph outside. It's going to be for something very special that we're doing quite soon. So I'm sure some of you might be able to guess what that is, but maybe. We'll see how it goes. I'll play another song. Throwing some requests in there. I can be on here tonight for maybe like an hour and a bit. I won't be on too long because I'm busy trying to get ready for this Australian tour, which is going to be great crack, and it's a good reason, but I will be busy. Let's see. We've heard a lot about Mary Wallopers this week. She doesn't have the shirt on. Yeah, Cynthia. Mary Wallopers are amazing. They're a great group. I'm a big fan. They're playing loads of old ballads and stuff, yeah, which is great. What's going on there? There's something popping up on my screen there. Right. While we're waiting for some requests to come in, I will throw up a song that I kind of like to do every now and again. And it's a good one to do, especially on Thank Folk It's Thursday. My headphone rack broke out of me there a little while, so I was I'm dealing with that at the moment too. So my own audio isn't quite as good as it should be, but it should be the same for you guys. Just it's not as good for myself. I'm going to dedicate this one to Jamie O'Kane because we're going to have some crack in Edinburgh. The fella who wrote the song is not from Edinburgh or Scotland, in fact. He's from over the waters. But after this one, I could maybe do one of a fella from, well, with Scottish connections anyway. Did write. I'll do that one after this. But for this one, I will just do this song because it's a fun song to do. Right. Hen.3. I was 19 when I came to town. They call it the summer of love. Was burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doves. I took a job in the steamy down on Calthrum Street. I fell in love with the laundry girl that was working next to me. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a bit the wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. Wouldn't want me any other way. Her brown hair zigzag around her face and a look of half surprise, like a fox caught in the headlights. There was animal in her eyes. She said, young man, oh can't you see I'm not the factory kind, and if you don't take me out of here I'll surely lose my mind. She was a rare thing, so fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath the wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price in love I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. Bust around the market towns and we picked fruit down in Caint, and we could tinker lamps and pots and knives wherever we went. And we said that we might settle down and get a few acres done, with a fire burning in the hearth and babbies on the road. Oh, she said, oh man, you foolish man, it surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, but you're not on me as well. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine the bitter wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price in love I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. We were camping down the Gower one time, the work was pretty good. I thought we shouldn't wait for frost, she thought we should. We were drinking more in those days, the tempers reached a pitch. Well, like a fool I let her run with the rambling witch. And last I heard she's sleeping out down on Derby Beat, white horse in her hip pocket and a wolf found at her feet. And they say she even married once a man named Romany Brown, but even a gypsy caravan is too much like settling down. And they say her flowers faded now, hard weather and hard booze. But maybe that's the price you pay for the chains that you refuse. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than ever words could say. If I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, I wouldn't want her any other way. I wouldn't want her any other way. I met my love by the gasworks wall. I dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, it was a dirty old town. The clouds are drifting across the moon. The cats are prowling on their beat. Their springs a curl from the streets at night. Dirty old town, it was a dirty old town. I heard a siren from the docks. I saw a train set the night on fire. I smelled the spring on the smoky wind. Dirty old town, it was a dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a good sharp axe. shining steel tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town was a dirty old town. Dirty old town was a dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, it was a dirty old town. Dirty old town, it was a dirty old town. It was a dirty old town, a dirty old town. Meshkani him smooth Brein lana gojoni vlashme Ho khame khalim bago khoro khvo yon targe Is father long when me Is father long when me o the machine Es father lom his a gesusi Malin guch ni kholena Tene me tacher no Es beker bavanye braga Es ni ligge me denne dago Ach mali das one ni kholena Father long when me His father long when me Oh the machine His father long he's a gesusi Malin guch ni kholena Now mention in your great wash Is Nadina or nach Jakanas Oh you know she Maar wando bachel zazo een shandene Father long when me Is father long when me oh the machine Is father long me sugesusi Malin guch ni kholena Vi mission law ergai Is harle dan sail chefradoge Ianach shid mar wan bio bachel daso un shandene Is father when me Is father when me oh the machine His father lom he's a gesusi Malin guch ni kholena fatherlum, is fatherlum, is fatherlum when me, is fatherlum when me, when me, is fatherlum when me, oh dimishi, is fatherlum he segis huasi, malin goch ni cholenan. Bene. So I did a few little songs in a row there. What did I start with? I started, I think, with Beeswing, which is a song written by Richard Thompson, a wonderful singer from England and a songwriter. Made famous by Christie, of course, in Ireland. And made Ireland famous on Christie. After that, then I went into a Salford native. So a song about Salford in Dirty Old Town, which I haven't played in a while. And I played it in the key I don't usually play it in, but sure, look, that's all part of the crack here on Time Focused Thursday. And I'll tell you that one just because it was written by Ewan McCall, who has Scottish connections. It's one I just thought about at the time. And then after that, then I went into a bit of Molly McGuach, an old Irish song that myself and the lads have put our own little version to, which isn't that easily replicated on just guitar, but I mean, it's not too far away from it either. But I'll have a quick look at the comments again, see how we're going. And just a quick note to anybody out there, the Mach should be Gira Kuno Horthun. If you wanted to support us, you can do so on our tip jar. And the tip jar is paypal.me // Shullin. paypal.me /Shullin. I'll put it up there. So if anyone would like to tip us for these little shows we do each week, I cannot understate how valuable they have been to us for the last while. We're getting the album done. We have nearly everything lined up. It's just in order, and we're really, really, really looking forward to it. So yeah, thank you so much for all your help so far. We really, really, really appreciate it, and all your tipping and stuff. So I'll go back over some of the comments, and I think I have a bit of a caption here I can throw up, and here it's coming in. I think here. Yay, it worked. And then just turn it off there. Yeah, got it. But that's what it is anyway. Now let's have a look at this chat and see what we got going here. Let's see. We were there. I totally looked. Let's see. Let me see. So people are looking for a bit of Luke. And we've got Adam O'Kane in there too. Brother James, isn't it? And we're looking forward to seeing you over there, Adam, in Edinburgh as well. It's going to be good fun. Let me see. We got a request for Buy Me Time, which is good. It's a good request. And let's have a look and see. Rise or Side Shunley, good request there. I think you might be able to get onto some of those for sure. And there's talk about other things. Yeah, so yeah, it's hard to keep up. Can you do a solo version of Queevney? Oh God, to be honest with you, Keith, I have not done that one in a long time. I mean, years. So I'd have to go. I'll go and work one out actually, because it's been so long. I actually probably wouldn't remember a lot of it. I mean, I'd remember most of it, but I'd need to have a quick run through of it anyway, which would be nice. So I'll do that. I'll do that certainly in the future though. The only guitar, Molly Lugo. Sorry, Gurmad Bettina. Thank you very much for that. Right, I'll do another song. So Alyssa Wharf is in. I can't wait to see at Lake Tyres Beach, Alyssa. It's going to be great. I guess Alan Kelly Curtu Black Velvet Band, which I suppose I can do as well. So I might throw that on here. So and there was the ones I could see were Black Velvet Band and a bit of Luke Kelly. So I might do a couple of those in a row. And yeah, so I'll do Black Velvet Band and a Luke Kelly song then as well. Well, both of them are Luke Kelly songs, I suppose. End of 3. I hope the sound is coming across okay. I hope I'm not too loud or too low or whatever. It's hard to judge it now because my headphone rack is acting up and I had to disable it. So I'm just using my little Focusrite, which is fine, but it's not the best. apprentice to trade I was bound, and many's an hour's sweet happiness I spent in that neat little town. And a sad misfortune came o'er me, which caused me to stray from the land, far away from my friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band. Well, her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought she were queen of the land, and her hair it belonged over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Oh, and I took a stroll down Broadway, meaning not to long for to stay, when who should I meet but this pretty fair maid come a-traipsing along the highway. She was both fair and handsome, and her neck it was just like swan, and her hair it belonged over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. And her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought she was queen of the land, and her hair it belonged over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Go what she took from his pocket, and she placed it right into my hand, and the very next thing that I said was, "Bad sister, that black velvet band." 'Cause before the judge and the jury, next morning I had to appear, and the judge, he said to me, "Young man, your case it is proven clear. We give you 7 years penal servitude to be spent far away from the land, far away from your friends and relations, betrayed by the black velvet band." And her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought she were queen of the land, and her hair it belonged over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. So come on, you jolly young fellows, a warning take by me. Oh, when you are out on the town, lads, beware of the pretty colleen, and they'll feed you with strong drink, my lads, till you are unable to stand, and the very next thing that you'll know is you've landed in Van Diemen's Land. And her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought she were queen of the land, and her hair it belonged over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. And her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought she were queen of the land, and her hair it belonged over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. And her hair tied over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. It's a bit of the Black Velvet Band. Mighty song, the Dubliners do, I suppose, and Luke himself, Luke Kelly. Now we have I'll change up the guitar, tune up the guitar for a few new ones. I see for people looking for a bit of, a bit of side tune lay actually might be best. One of our own songs.
Ag múscail stab is gal an tala seo ag brethir mo frúí. Is dano mar laur in lá Ska feita I mi chwile bro am húla Just gínta mo fá So níche agus sail sin lei Bhí me chud taiseach winné An is óilt me bhealach Ach stíon tú Ní me chud látar lo mé Ní cuinneó caisio si mé Is lom sam o hí Rai Ag trasnú tan An chuile san winneó Bhí dachalt ar módí Bhí cancel is long Is ná taring siar mé Me trabal long Sena mam casid íst Ar a móthar tomrú So níche agus sail sin lei Bhí me chud taiseach winné An is óilt me bhealach Ach stíon tú Ní me chud látar lo mé Ní cuinneó caisio si mé Is lom sam o hí Ní cuinneó caisio si mé Is lom sam o hí Is lom sam o hí Ní cuinneó caisio si mé Is lom sam o hí Oh, be the Lord. I tell you one thing, that's one tired voice that I have at the moment. But, so that was Sail Chun Lei there, Carol Bailey Sumber. I'll dedicate that one to yourself. Rocky Road. I wouldn't be able for that one now at the moment. Did you know Ashling of No Good last summer? I do not. Olivia Rose Arts. I'm afraid I do not, but it's Ashling on Oh Good. Agus the last rose of summer. I'll have to look up those.
Let's see what about her eyes? Yeah. Her eyes that shine like diamonds. Oh yeah, so Ben, people are asking about Ben. Ben is a drummer, a fantastic drummer from here in Limerick, who drums with us on the regular at the moment. He's amazing. He's a great guy. He's also a record producer as well, with a studio here in Limerick too. We've done a bit of recording with him here recently too, and we are delighted to have Ben with the Shulling crew because he is just unreal, and he's an unbelievable singer too, which really really helps when we're playing together. Be sure and sing this in Australia, since this is where you sent for a servitude. Yeah, that's Black Velvet Band, Van Diemen's Land, otherwise now known as Tasmania. Small little island, that thing. Can we see the fretboard when you play? I am Potato. I will try and angle my camera down slightly. See if you can. It's hard to get it all in, I think. But I'll try. Maybe for next time I'll sit back here. Yeah, that should work for the next song anyway. Request granted. Fingers crossed they join in. Let's see now. Could you Christy Moore Natives? I don't know that one, Michael, Mial, or Michael, I'm not sure. I'm not sure of that one, to be honest, but I could maybe do. You know, I'll tune up and I'll do one I don't know if I've done on this one. So for anyone out there who's interested in the guitar, I am now tuning from a dadgad tuning to a standard tuning. Just requires changing 3 strings. But I'll need to do it now nice and slow, so hopefully I don't break one. Not fully there yet. Now, there we go. That's a little bit of a standard tuning there. Let's see what else we got. Live stream. Hope you all enjoy next week's preparation. Hope everyone's good. I have to learn a very. I don't want to be rude. Myrna, don't you worry about that. Thank you so much for coming to our gig in Kilkenny. It was brilliant. And it was great to meet you. Really, really nice to put a name to a face, or a face to a name, I should say. But it was fantastic. Let's see. I'm just going through the comments here quickly. Finawala. If you sing Finawala, I'll not be able to sing along this time. No offense. Yeah, fair enough. I might do a couple more. So, The Voyage by Christy. I might not do that one time, but what I will do is another one that I like by Christy Moore. Seeing as there was a couple of Christy requests, and I'll do this one now. So. You know. I'm an ordinary man, nothing special, nothing grand. I had to work for everything I own. I never asked for a lot, I was happy with what I got. Enough to keep my family and my home. When they say the times are hard and they've handed me my cards, they say there's not the work to go around. But when the whistle blows, the gates will finally close. Tonight they're gonna shut this factory down and tear it down. But I've never missed a day nor went on strike for better pay. 20 years I served them best I could. I have to go back for the thing. But a handshake and a check, it seems so easy to forget. Loyalty through the bad times and the good. And the owner says he's sad to see that things have got so bad. The captains of industry won't let him lose. And he still smokes his cigar and drives a brand new car. And he still takes his family on a cruise. he'll never lose, never lose. And it seems to me such a cruel irony. He's richer now than e'er he was before. Now my check is spent and I can't afford the rent. One law for the rich, one for the poor. And every day I try to salvage some of my pride, to find some work to pay my way. But everywhere I go, the answer's always no. There's no work for anyone here today. No work today. No work today. No work today. No work today. And so condemned I stand, just an ordinary man, the thousands beside me in the queue. I watch my darling wife trying to make the best of life. God knows what the kids are gonna do. Now we are faced with this human race, a generation cast aside. Not as long as I live, I never will forgive. You stripped me of my dignity and pride. You stripped me bare. You stripped me bare. No work today. No work today. Yeah, so that's a bit of Christy Moore, a song written during the financial crash back in the 80s. Mighty song, a mighty song altogether. Another one I could do is a song from Belfast. It's one I like doing it every now and again. It's kind of a fun one to do for me, and I hope you like it too. It's a song by Foy Vance. Don't know if anyone knows Foy Vance, but I could. Again, if you want to support us for these like little live streams, they're kind of fun to do. You can do so by going to paypal.me/Shullin. She is a little explosion of hope, never turns the lights down low. She can go there if you want her though. There are no markings on her country roads, no signs that show the way back home. When you get there you won't want to go. I've frozen over my desires, covered up in virgin snow. But when I stand beside her, she burns, yeah, she burns like petrol, soap, paper and fireworks. And I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning so deep, just breathing hers. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. She likes to lay under the covers, oh, pretend that everywhere's our home, keeps me warm right to my very soul. We get so tangled up it's hard to know what is hers and what's my own. Vines at the bottom of an olive grove. I've frozen over my desire, covered up in virgin snow. But when I stand beside her, she burns, yeah, she burns like petrol, soap, paper and fireworks. And I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning so deeply, just breathing hurts. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. 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 Covered up in virgin snow. When I stand beside her, she burns, yeah, she burns like petrol, soap, paper and fireworks. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning so deeply, just breathing her. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. I'm melting, darling, and I can't let go. Shin, shin, shinny, shinny. That's a nice old song, that one, right? Yeah. So please, you're starting to tour. Reminds me of the second movement of the Sailors Bonnet by the Gloaming. Oh yeah, no, we'll look that up for sure. It's a nice old song, that one too. No, in fairness. Right. I won't have too many more because, as you can probably hear tonight, my voice is a little bit shot, and I do need to kind of rest it a bit. I have been very busy this last while. I still am quite busy trying to get everything going. I might turn up this camera again. Trying to get everything sorted for us and everything. But yeah, do another couple ones. We'll see what else we got in the pipeline over the comments. And again, if anyone would like to support, you can do so with our tip jar for tonight. So paypal.me/Linn. And anything like the price of a pint or a cup of coffee or something like that, or a glass of water even. I know that one's free, so that's fine. But there's, as always, absolutely no pressure. This is completely free, and just in case you do feel like supporting that, then it's available for you. You can do so. Let's see. I might do one or two more before we head off. It's been brilliant to be back. We should be back again maybe at some point tomorrow. Or sorry, next week. Hopefully we can get one more in. If we do not, it's probably down to the fact that we will be rehearsing. But I do think we will manage to get one in. It totally depends on people's availability for rehearsing and what days they fall on and all that kind of thing. But I'll do maybe one or two more. People were requesting a bit of actually Raglan Road I saw earlier, but I won't do Raglan Road exactly, but I will do the Irish language. Not so much version because it's different lyrics, but This it's written to the same air, which is the dawning of the day, the tune, and it's called Fáinne Geallan Lé. Maldin moch de roze mag vroeg geleen. Han saure tag san griefle night Slonra te hungry Her hastel hom tree once apart Is bonte minere Geon de mash ach een goele tijd de van je Geallan Lé Ire broog na stok Nire kaip na klok moest ori doog spee Ach val van orgasjes getra Ik vast go baron nee Vi kallan krute kien glik Ser groecht bejassarski Door borgan veines daar Le van je Geallan Lé Do hi an vrido She's le mash vin Je glas wanneer Ik mag een leef am we've go paras Maar vrij nach scarven lay Shadow la mo vim wem Esquile shul mere Je need the nyas The sail shake tacht Le fond Je Geallan Lé So that is Fáinne Geallan Lé, which is written to the tune of The Dawning of the Day, which is look in Australia. Gurmahal Christine, and thank you very, very much for that. God, thanks very much, Val, for a comment there about the Gaeilge. Hello, Sheila Namir. Who's in there? Rebecca. G'day, g'day, mate. I'll teach you an Aussie phrase that that I love actually. So they go whenever we say g'day, mate, or we say if you want to say something is sure, you know, like oh, was it a good gig last night? Bloody oath. Bloody oath. Any Aussies out there are gonna just destroy me for saying it, but oath, they say, a bloody oath. So like, you're going to Australia, bloody oath, mate. Gonna be a ripper. A ripper then is another one. So bloody oath. That's your Australian phrase for today. And yeah. So I'm gonna I'll leave it at that one. But I might do one or two more, and then we'll finish up. I do need. The more I'm singing now, the more I'm realizing that the old the old voice is not wonderful today. But it should be grand. She'll be grand in a day or two. Let's see any last requests that we might have. Martin Heaney's looking for Grace. I don't think Grace has Gaelke, unfortunately. But what I will do is I might come back at that. I'll have a look. I think there could be a version. I think I might have seen a version online one time, and I might come back and have a look at that. But what will I do? Is Dahi still in the group? Oh, of course he is, Tanya. Dahi is very, very, very much in the group. He's just in a different country at the moment, so it's a little bit tricky. But Dahi is, of course, he's actually coming to Australia as well. So we will be united in Australia. And oh my God, am I looking forward to that. Because it's been way too long since I've seen the man. We have matching tattoos or sharing tattoos. So we need to get back in each other's lives a bit. But Skibbereen is a nice little request there that I have not done in a while. Mighty request actually. So maybe we can give that one a go actually. Skibbereen. Right. End of three.
Oh, Father dear, I oft times hear you speak of Aaron's Isle.
So for a bit of context actually with this one, I see Rebecca with the Urban Event Teleportation. Rebecca, if teleportation was invented, I would amazing. But anyway, for a bit of context for this, so this song is about a man. The first verse is about a son singing to his father, asking his father, and the last verse is the son singing again. And the other 4 verses are the father explaining to the son why they emigrated to America in the first place, from a town called Skibbereen in County Cork. Keith, are there songs that we request that you look at and go, that's way too heavy? Sometimes, yeah, actually. Especially now today, now with the voice gone a little bit, there's some I probably will try and avoid. But I'll do this. It's a nice sound.
Oh, Father dear, I oft times hear you speak of Aaron's Isle. Her lofty hills, her valleys green, her mountains rude and wild. And they say it is a lovely land wherein a prince might dwell. So why did you abandon it? The reason, do me tell. Oh, son, I loved my native land with energy and pride, till a blight came over all my crops. My sheep, my cattle died. My rent and taxes were too high. I could not them redeem. That's the cruel reason why I left old Skibbereen. Oh, well do I remember that bleak December day. The landlord and the sheriff came to drive us all away. They set my roof on fire with their cursed English spleen, and that's another reason why I left old Skibbereen. Your mother too, God rest her soul, fell heavy in the snowy ground. She fainted in her anguish, seeing desolation round. She never rose but fell away into life's immortal dream. Found a quiet grave, my boy, in the dear old Skibbereen. You were only 2 years old, and feeble was your frame, but I could not leave you with my friends, for you bore your father's name. I wrapped you in my coat the more in the dead of night on the sea. I heaved a sigh and I bade goodbye to dear old Skibbereen. Oh, Father dear, the day will come when in answer to the call, all Irish men of freedom, they will rally one and all. I'll be the man to charge the band beneath the flag of green. Loud and high we'll raise the cry, revenge for Skibbereen.
That was it Jessica who requested that? Yeah, thanks so much for the request. A nice request. Down Under. Bad at work, yeah. I wonder, could I give that one a bit of a crack? Oh God, I won't have the voice for it, but maybe. Let's go. Traveling in a fried out combi on a hippie trailhead full of zombie. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and she gave me breakfast. Do you come from a land down under, where women glow and men plunder? Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. I am bred from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4", head full of muscles. I said, do you speak my language? Well, he just smiled, gave me a Vegemite sandwich, and he said, I come from a land down under, bears flown men chunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. I ain't that damn Bombay, but a slack jaw
much to say. I said to the man, are you trying to tempt me? Because I come from the land of plenty. And he said, I come from a land down under. The bears flow and men chunder. Can't you hear, can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. I come from a land down under. The bears flow and men chunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. You better run, you better take cover. You better run, you better take cover. That was a dodgy small little version of that while trying to maintain my voice, but we're not really doing a good job. But that's okay, that's okay. Again, that's what we're about here on Thank Focus Thursday. Laying our lives on the line for the sake of the crack. For the sake of missing. Right, I am going to let you go, lads, because it's getting a little bit hard to sing. And I want to thank you all so much for coming in again. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you next week. I will try and get make it my goal to get one last Thank Focus Thursday before we shoot off to Australia, shoot off to Down Under, and it'll be fun. So thank you so much, and for the last time, if you would like to tip us for the work we're doing here every Thursday, you can do so. For these little shows, whatever, you can do so with a tip jar. So we have an online tip jar that you can, there's no pressure whatsoever. I'm just throwing it up there in case you feel like you might want to, but that's literally no pressure at all. I'll throw it there for the last time. And guys, Mila Mahogany, thank you so much for tuning in to Thank Focus Thursday. And yeah, Rebecca, it was great seeing you in person again. It's hadn't seen you since Milwaukee a number of years back, so it was a long time. It was great to see you, and it was great to see all the other Thank Folk gang. Hopefully there'll be another couple of Thank Folk gang. I know that there are a few people who listen in from East Gippsland or in around Victoria, and if you are if you do take part in the Thank Folk conversation and you do end up at our gig in Lake Tyers, do certainly come up to us, because tomorrow or next week I think I'm going to try and see and gather some of the photographs from us with the Thank Folk gang, and maybe we can throw them up here online. I think I can share them here, which would be nice. So do, if you have if anyone does is able to come to one of our gigs and you're a part of our Thank Focus Thursday/Friday crew, do make yourselves known. Let us know on the lives if you're coming, and we can keep an eye out and we can have a pint or whatever. It was so great to see a good gang of you at the one in Kilkenny, and hopefully it'll continue. So Gurmila Mahagui. Love all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. For all I've done, for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. And if I had money enough to spend, and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid
in this town, and she surely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks, her ruby lips, yon she has my heart enthralled. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. And if all the comrades that e'er I had, they are sorry for my going away, and of all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all. Sinead Chlán, gur míle maithe go as bheith in the nacht to join us here again tonight. We really appreciate it, and we will see you hopefully next week, and hopefully we can get something organised as well for Australia with the Old Time folks. So amazing, guys. Gur míle maithe, fantastic. You're a mighty bunch, and it was fun. Feicim me sibh an